Bioavailability. It is the term which means the rate and extent to which the drug is absorbed from its dosage form and becomes available at the site of action. Measurement of bioavailability. Pharmacokinetics method. These are very widely used and based on the assumption that the pharmacokinetic profile reflects the therapeutic effectiveness of a drug. Thus, these are indirect methods. The two major pharmacokinetics methods are plasma level time study and urinary excretion study. Pharmacodynamics method. This involves direct measurement of pharmacologic or therapeutic endpoint. The two pharmacodynamic method involve determination of bioavailability form are acute pharmacological response and therapeutic response. In pharmacokinetic method, first point, plasma level time profile. The measurement of drug concentration in blood plasma or serum after drug administration is the most direct and objective way to determine systemic drug bioavailability. It is based on the assumption that two doses form that exhibit superimposable plasma level time profile in a group of subjects should result in identical therapeutic activity. Three parameters of plasma level time studies which are considered important for determining bioavailability are: first, time of peak plasma concentration, nothing but Tmax. The peak time that gives an indication of the rate of absorption. It decreases as the rate of absorption increase. Second one, peak plasma concentration, nothing but Cmax. The peak plasma concentration that gives an indication whether the drug is sufficiently absorbed systematically to provide a therapeutic response. It is a function of both the rate and extent of absorption. Cmax will increase with an increase in the dose as well as the increase in the absorption rate. Third, area under the curve, nothing but AUC. It corresponds to the measurement of the extent of drug bioavailability. AUC reflects the total amount of active drug reaches the systemic circulation. The unit for AUC is microgram into hour per minute. The AUC can be determined by following methods. First one, trapezoid method. This method is based on dividing the plasma drug concentration time curve into several trapezoid and calculating the AUC by adding the area of this trapezoid. Area of trapezoid is equal to Cn plus Cn minus n into Tn minus Tn minus 1 divided by 2, where Cn is equal to plasma drug concentration at time Tn and Cn minus 1 is equal to plasma drug concentration at time Tn minus 1. AUC is equal to summation of area of each trapezoid. By this method, one can calculate the AUC from time 0 to any time t. But for calculating of AUC from 0 to infinity, following formula can be used. AUC 0 to infinity is equal to AUC 0 to t plus AUC t to infinity. Second method is cut and weight method. Preparing calibrated plot by cutting of graphs and weights are recorded and plotted against weight versus area. Sample curve is cut and weight is recorded. The AUC can be calculated as follows. AUC reference divided by weight reference is equal to AUC test divided by weight test. Third method is by using plantimeter. It is an instrument for mechanically measuring the area under the curve. Measures area by tracing outline of curve. The disadvantage of this is degree of error is high due to instrumental and human error. Fourth method is counting the square method. Total number of square enclosed in the curve is counted. Area of each square determined using relationship area is equal to height into width. Second pharmacokinetic method is urinary excretion study. Urinary drug excretion is an indirect method for estimating bioavailability. This method is based on the fact that the urinary excretion of unchanged drug is directly proportional to the plasma concentration of drug. Urinary excretion data should be conducted only if at least 20% of administered dose is excreted unchanged in the urine. Three major parameters explained this method are: first one, the maximum urinary excretion rate. It is obtained from the peak of plot between rate of excretion versus midpoint time of urine collection period. Its value increases as the rate of or extent of absorption increases. Second one is the time for maximum excretion rate. It is an analog to the Tmax of plasma level data. Its value decreases as the absorption rate increases. Third one, the cumulative amount of drug excreted in the urine. It is related to the AUC of plasma level data and increase as the extent of absorption increases. The extent of bioavailability can be calculated from: for single dose, F is equal to XU oral into dose IV divided by XU IVE into dose oral. For multiple dose, FR is equal to XU into SS test into DS standard R test divided by XU into SS into STD into D test into R STD. Second method for measurement of bioavailability is pharmacodynamic method. In that first point, acute pharmacological response method. When bioavailability measurement by pharmacokinetic method is difficult, an acute pharmacological effect such as effect on pupil diameter, ECG and EEG reading related to time course of drug. Bioavailability can then be determined by construction of pharmacological effect time curve as well as dose response graph. Disadvantage of acute pharmacological response method is it tends to be more variable. Observed response may be due to an active metabolite whose concentration is not proportional to concentration of parent drug. Second point, therapeutic response method. This method based on observing the clinical response to a drug formulation given to patient suffering from disease. The major drawback of this method is that quantitation of observed response is too improper to allow for reasonable assessment of relative bioavailability between two doses form of the same drug. Example, anti-inflammatory drug. Third point is clinical observation. Clinical trial in human establishment the safety and effectiveness of the drug product and also used to determine bioavailability. The FDA considered this approach only when analytical method and pharmacodynamic method are not available.